Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Legend Acres. And so I've had a couple of requests for some videos to go over some very specific things in the homework for the online dog training classes. And so we are going to actually cover game 10 in your packet, which is the Kibble Trail game. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove Tough over here, and I'm going to set up this game for Tough and then show you how to set this up. So the Kibble Trail game is an exercise in teaching a dog to seek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cookies and I'm going to break them up into small pieces. I'm going to lay them out in a serpentine pattern on the ground. And then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to encourage Tough to seek or to find the cookies, okay? Oh, we just had a hummingbird join us. So flew right in front of the camera there. So what I have here is I have a handful of cookies in very small pieces of this dog treat right here that I'm going to lay it on the ground. So I'm going to start back here where you can see my feet. And so I'm going to lay these cookies out kind of just in a wide serpentine pattern here. And then what I'm going to do is when I bring Tough in, then I'm going to encourage him to pick these up. And so I am going to do this on leash today. One, because we are outside, but two, then I can also control where the area that he is seeking, because I don't want him to get completely off course with this exercise. So I'm going to grab Tough and we'll be right back. All right, Tough with me. Okay. All right, Tough, find it. Good boy. All right, so he found a couple of them before we even got started. So, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start way back here. Find it. Good boy. Tough, find it. Good boy. Tough, find it. And so what I'm doing is I am pointing out what I want him to do. There he goes. He just kind of figured it out. He kind of got a little off course here. Tough, find it. There's a cookie right here. There we go. Good boy. Okay. All right. So he made that first sweep there. Tough, find it. And so then I'm going to put him right back over here. There we go, and get him on track. Okay, Tough, find it. I saw that car. Come on, I know where. Right? Tough, find it. Good. Good boy. All right, Tough, find it. Find it. Good job. Good boy. And Tough, find it. Good. Okay, so what I was doing in here was I was then showing him exactly what the find it command means, okay, and how to set up a seeking exercise. So what I'm doing is then I am showing him each individual piece and I'm telling him to find it. So when I say find it and he finds something, then what I'm doing is I'm setting up later for when I can take a handful of cookies and just toss them out into the middle of the floor and say find it, and he'll actually seek on his own, okay? You can see he kind of picked up the game a little bit, but then he got off track. And so with this serpentine pattern, what this does is it helps them start seeking or searching in a very particular area. So it works very well with a space like this, where you then are confining that space. So like a long hallway, or something along those lines. The other thing that was really nice about out here was that my cookies were very light colored, so when I set them down on the concrete, they were hard to see, which made him then use his nose, not see, because even though I was pointing to them, you saw he didn't run right over and grab them because he couldn't see them. They were blending in with the ground. So if you have a cookie that is not very visible, that also helps in getting them to turn off that world, turn off that switch, put their nose down, and actually do some seeking. Okay, and so this is, again, game 10 in your homework sheet, which is the Kibble Trail. Okay, and so this is just a demonstration on how to set it up. And so you can use any variation of this in any location. And then once they get really good at this Kibble Trail game, then you can start tossing out a handful of cookies and telling them to find it, and then they'll seek on their own without you having to point out each individual cookie. All right, well, I hope that this helps with your homework. And if you have any questions about any of the enrichment or cognitive games at Legend Acres, you can reach us on our website at www.legend-acres.com or on Facebook at www.facebook.com/legendacres. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter at Legend Acres. You have a fantastic afternoon, and thank you for watching, and enjoy your Kibble Trail games.